in which members are empowered to develop communication, leadership skill, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. And in order to continue peaceful conduct of meeting, there are few rules. Let me tell you, first rule is keep your mic on mute unless you are speaking, and keep your video on as much as time as possible. And while moving, please turn off your video and then turn on. Rule number 3 is always encourage people by virtually clapping and unmute the mic and clap. Now, let's have a round of introduction. So, I think Sanaya.
Hi, I am Sanaya Bagle. I'm a fashion designer from Symbiosis Institute of Design, Pune. And I heard about this Toastmaster Club. I have a very big fear of talking in public, giving speeches and everything. So one of my friend Yash Phale suggested me a Toastmaster. So I'm joining it for today. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. We welcome you to the club.
Thank
Next,
you.
we have Rushikesh. Can we have your introduction? Hello. Guest Rushikesh, are you there?
He's left the meeting room.
Okay.
You can, we can ask visiting Toastmaster Shubham to introduce him.
Okay. Shubham, can we introduce us?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
All right, just give me 1 second. I'm going to choose a quick virtual background. All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Toastmaster Shubham Shivekar. I'm part of SGA's Toastmasters Club at the moment. And I just saw this message popped up in one of the Toastmasters WhatsApp group. And I thought, why not just join and get to know? I saw it's an interesting theme today you guys have here. So I thought just pop into the meeting and see what's going on. Hello, everyone. Once again.
Hi. So thanks Rushikesh. Thanks Shubham. Swarangi, any guest over here?
Also guest Varun.
Okay. Varun, can you please introduce yourself?
Hey, hello everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. Hi. So hi, I'm Varun Khaire. So by profession, I'm chartered accountant and working with KPMG.
Okay.
So I got a reference from Vivaswan Damle.
We also have visiting Toastmasters, so you can anyone who has not introduced can just switch on the mic and introduce themselves. I guess Toastmaster Satish, you can introduce yourself and.
Sure. Good evening, everybody. I'm Toastmaster Satish Acharya, and I am from Genesis Toastmasters. Genesis Toastmasters, we have a unique mix of Toastmasters and Gavagers. And I have that privilege of being with you in past 2 weeks, couple of months back, and I'm here back again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Satish. We welcome you to the club. Moving on to invite the host of the day, who is sport and music lover and third-year engineering student. With a big round of applause, welcome Toastmaster of the day, Mansi Kasande.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dineshwari. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 476th chapter meeting of Toastmasters Club of Pune-West. Over the past week, we have seen a lot of chatter about people shifting their messaging platform from WhatsApp to Signal or from WhatsApp to Telegram. And the reason behind this is the privacy policy of WhatsApp. People are concerned that WhatsApp is going to start funneling data to its parent company, that is Facebook. As a result, WhatsApp has published a new FAQ page to its website outlining its stances over user privacy. And the truth is, the update has nothing to do with the consumer chats or profile data. Instead, the updates are more about WhatsApp business. It is about how businesses who use WhatsApp for customer service may store logs of its chats on Facebook servers. But let me be honest here. Privacy policies and terms of conditions can be hard to read. They can be boring. You need to have lots of patience to read them. In today's meeting, we will do a deep dive on the privacy policy of WhatsApp in a way that everyone can understand. Now, let me explain the program for today. First, we will have 3 prepared speeches. Speakers will attempt to deliver speeches based on certain objectives. Then, these speeches will be evaluated by experienced Toastmasters who will give their feedback in 2 to 3 minutes. And after that, we will have an impromptu speaking session called the table topic session, in which you will learn how to think fast and speak off the cuff. Now, let me introduce my fellow colleagues who will help me in control and conduct of the meeting. The role of Sergeant at Arms was played by someone who is a 2020 MBA pass out, working in Orient Technology. She also loves yoga, swimming, and painting. She is Toastmaster Dineshwari Gauri. Let us have a huge round of applause for the energetic start made by Toastmaster Dineshwari Gauri. Now, to keep track of time, we have a CA student. She is an eternal optimist. She loves reading and loves dogs. She is Toastmaster Swarangi Naik Satam. I request her to explain her role to everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. The purpose of our speeches at Toastmasters is to efficiently and in a concise and precise manner convey our message to the audience, and that should be done in a specific amount of time. And to help us out in that, I'm going to time our speeches, our evaluations, our table topics, and our role player reports. For that, I'll be sharing my screen. I'll be using the CalGrove TM Timer website. The green card will be shown at the respective timings when the time is qualified. The yellow card will be shown at the target time, and the red card will be shown at the maximum time. Another 30 seconds will be given to wrap up your speech. After that, you will be disqualified and won't be considered for the voting. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Mansi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Swarangi. To keep track of the pauses or the fillers that we use in our speeches, we have a CA who is working in a firm as a branch manager. He likes to travel and he is also a dog lover. I request Toastmaster Chetan to explain his role of our counter.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Now, the purpose of our counter is to note down any overused words or the filler sounds used as a crutch words in between speaking. These words might sound like some words be like but, so, you know. So I'll be making a count of those words and filler sounds and presenting the report when asked upon. Back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chetan. Now, someone here will be observing everything that we say, and he will give us a critical feedback of the language that we use and highlight upon the good and not so good usages of English. For that, we have a BFAM pass out who loves football and Star Wars. Let's welcome Toastmaster Indrajit Karnik, who will also give us the word of the day and the idiom of the day. Over to you, Toastmaster Indrajit.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Mansi. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, very good evening. As the grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listen carefully to their language usage. I'll take a note of any misuses of the English language as well as any outstanding uses. And as the grammarian, I must also introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is solitude. Solitude is the state of being alone. You might crave solitude after spending holidays with your big, loud family. You want nothing more than to get away from everyone for a little while. Solitude can also refer to a place where you are completely alone, the middle of woods, the top of a mountain, or even your room. These are the places where you might go for solitude. And the word solitude carries a sense that you're enjoying being alone by choice. So it has a positive connotation. This noun has a positive connotation. So would anyone like to use it in a sentence? Yes, Toastmaster Atharva.
I think people should have cycles of getting out with other people, spending good time with them, and then uh, on the other side, spending time in solitude, thinking about uh, things that are very important to them or what is important in life, and continue like increasing the amplitudes of these cycles for having an efficient life.
That was a correct usage, and definitely people should do that. Toastmaster Satish, were you trying it out?
I will not try it. Okay, I will just keep it try. Uh, we as bikers who are really interested in biking, we go on long rides, and that's where we find solitude in remote places, and we really enjoy that.
Yes, perfect. So see this, he used it in a positive way. How solid that is how solitude should be used. Like solitude is enjoying by choice. Okay, so that was a very good usage, Toastmaster Satish. The idiom of the day now, and the idiom of the day is get one's wires crossed. So if you get your wires crossed or get your lines crossed, anything would do, wires or lines, you are mistaken about what someone else means. An example of it could be the guys at Flipkart really seem to have gotten their wires crossed. I ordered a basketball, they sent me a Barbie. So this is how the idiom of the day works. So would anyone like to try out the idiom of the day? Get one's wires crossed. Yes, Toastmaster Apurva.
Somehow we got our wires crossed because I was talking about basketball and he was talking about cricket.
Correct. So it is a quite an easy idiom of the day, and I encourage every speaker to uh, to use the word of the day and the idiom of the day, and the audience should use the thumbs up feature or should give a thumbs up when the speaker uses the word of the day or the idiom of the day. I will give my grammatical usage report when called upon during the meeting. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Mansi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Indrajit. Now someone else will be observing every single thing that is going to happen in this meeting. To act as the general evaluator, we have a CA student who is inquisitive about the world of finance. She is Toastmaster Maitreyi. She will give her report at the end of the meeting. Now, let us now we will have the presidential address by our president, Toastmaster Atharvo. Over to you, Toastmaster Atharvo.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mansi. Give me a wave if you can hear me and see me on the screen. Yes, thank you. So, hi everyone. When I was reading about the theme, like what Mansi is going to speak about the privacy policy, I remember listening to a podcast where the CEO of Twitter was being questioned about do they need to police the activities that are going on Twitter. So that discussion led to a discourse where he explained like how Twitter evolved over the years. Like it was formed on the basis of free speech, like where people were given an opportunity to speak out their minds. And over the years, how things got like things got way bigger and out of control. So And this is true for many of the social media platforms, that the essence upon which they were built was communication, and that essence is being lost throughout these years. And that is why I love coming to Toastmasters meeting every Wednesday, or any meeting that I find available, is because here I guess the essence of communication is still preserved. So, and how so? Because people give speeches, they can speak out their minds. And the second aspect of communication, listening, is also practiced here. While one person speaks, everyone listens closely. So that I think is very important. And apart from that, we also have informal discussions after the meetings, during the breaks. And that is how I think the essence of communications is preserved at Toastmasters meetings. So, in short, for the guests, I would like to state what we do at Toastmasters. So, it is basically a club. Toastmasters provides a platform for public speaking. So, there are a lot of clubs in Pune. Across the globe, there are a lot of clubs. So, every club meets once a week. And for 2 hours, there are speeches, and those speeches get evaluated. There are also table topics. So, you will see in this meeting how the meeting goes forward, what all we do in the meeting. And so if also I would like for you to share your contact details with on the chat, so that we can keep on updating you regarding the meetings, and you can join whenever you are free. Or if you want to join some other club meetings as well, we can share the information with you. Also, I think a few introductions were missing because a lot of people have joined. So I would quickly like to take those introductions. We have Vishnu Mendikunda joining us. So Vishnu, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my name is Toastmaster Jai Singh. That was because my son is using that machine. It was the
Okay,
issue.
okay. Okay.
So today I'm playing a role player as a speaker.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. We have OV Birthday.
Hello, am
Hello.
I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Kishore Birthday. I am using my daughter's laptop, so that name is reflecting. So today I am joining this meeting as a guest. So just to check the whether this particular club is suitable for me or not. So maybe I will attend one more meeting and then decide to join the club. So thank you for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Kishore.
Yeah.
Abhijit, I guess I don't think that you have introduced Abhijit Roy.
Yeah. Hi, Toastmaster Atharva and fellow Toastmasters of the Club of Toastmaster Club of Pune-West. I'm Toastmaster Abhijit, currently serving as the president of Kharga Toastmasters Club, Navi Mumbai Division M. And today I have a role which I'll be obliging to. And thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm a regular guest of this club, and a few of the fellow Toastmasters already are acquainted with me. Love to be your part of your meetings and look forward for a brilliant evening. Over to you, Toastmaster Atharva.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhijit. And now, without further ado, let me hand over the spotlight to Toastmaster Mansi. So, over to you, Toastmaster Mansi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Atharva. Before I move ahead, there are a few changes in the agenda. Toastmaster Viewers 1 was supposed to be speaker number 1, but now he will be speaker number 3 because he's running late. And Toastmaster Jay will be speaker number 1. Toastmaster Abhijit will be speaker number 2. So now let me share my screen. Is the screen visible? How many of you read today's Times of India? Anyone? Okay, so today's Times of India, the back page of Times of India looked something like this. A full page about WhatsApp's privacy policy. Now, why has this happened? As I said earlier, WhatsApp has received a lot of backlash regarding its privacy policy, and this has intensified because of some high personality, some people like Elon Musk tweeting use Signal instead of WhatsApp. So there are many factors to this, and the main factor is the privacy policy of WhatsApp. And because of that, WhatsApp has issued a clarification. So let us see what the clarification is about. So WhatsApp is saying that yes, the privacy policy has changed, but WhatsApp still protects and secures all the private messages. It cannot see your private messages or hear your calls, and neither can Facebook. And WhatsApp does not keep a log of who everyone is messaging or calling. It does not share your contacts with Facebook. And of course, the disappearing messages feature was introduced, I think, 1 month earlier. I don't know the exact timeline. WhatsApp also cannot see your shared location, and neither can Facebook. The groups still remain private, and you can download your data. So let me again clarify what type of data is not shared with Facebook, because ever since the privacy policy has changed, people have started to think that everything that is there on WhatsApp is going to be shared with Facebook, but that's not the case. WhatsApp or Facebook cannot still see the user's private messages, group messages, or hear calls with your friends, family, etc., since everything is protected by end-to-end encryption. Now, about end-to-end encryption, it is difficult to explain this. I would need another meeting, and the theme would be end-to-end encryption. So let us leave that for the time being. But it is protected by end-to-end encryption, and end-to-end encryption is really a strong form of encryption. That is something we know. It doesn't keep logs of who everyone is messaging or calling, so it also cannot see the user's location that we share with each other. It does not share your contact lists with Facebook and Instagram, and it also doesn't share group data with Facebook for ad purposes. However, there are some changes which have definitely taken place. So let us look at those changes. It will share all the data which is related to how you will interact with a business on WhatsApp, and all those conversations will be labeled. It will also soon provide businesses with an option to use Facebook's hosting infrastructure to manage WhatsApp chats with their customers, answer questions, and send some information like purchase receipts. Now, the businesses which use WhatsApp, they may use this information for their marketing purposes, which may include advertising on Facebook. So, if a user shops from a business which is hosted on WhatsApp using Facebook branded features, then your shopping activity will be used to personalize their commerce experience and the ads that you will see on Facebook and Instagram. However, again, these features are optional, and users will be informed on how the data is being shared with Facebook within the app. And Facebook is also going to allow businesses to create ads that will enable users to message them on WhatsApp. So, in a nutshell, all the changes that have taken place are basically related to WhatsApp business, not the actual private chats that we have with our friends or with our family. And what I think here is we should read everything that has changed before forming an opinion. Let us not jump the gun and everyone join Signal or Telegram. And of course, the new policy updates have led unhappy users to quit the app and look for alternatives to WhatsApp. So currently, there are two front runners to replace WhatsApp. Those are Signal and Telegram. Now, Signal was popular because of Elon Musk, because of his tweet. Telegram has been popular for quite a long time. In fact, I have been using Telegram since 1 year, but the purpose of Telegram was a bit different for me. I have used Telegram to watch movies which are not available in India, and I have been observing this for 2-3 months that before this privacy policy change of WhatsApp, I used to get 1 or 2 notifications in a week which said XYZ has joined Telegram. But since that change, I remember I got 40 notifications yesterday which said XYZ has joined Telegram. So clearly, people are switching to Telegram and Signal. So currently, Telegram has over 400 million users, Signal has around 20 million active users, and WhatsApp has around 2 billion monthly active users. So people are still loyal to WhatsApp, and it is difficult to shift from WhatsApp to another app this fast. No one likes change. So, for example, you have been using WhatsApp since say 5 to 6 years, and if you shift to Signal, you will lose everything that you have on WhatsApp. Now, many people use WhatsApp like their personal note taking app as well. So, what I do is I had added my sister to a WhatsApp group and I removed her within adding her. So, I use that group as my notes app. I anytime I have to note something, or I need to write something urgently, or I need to draft a message very properly without sending it to before sending it to anyone, I use that app. So there are many many things which are still on WhatsApp, our chats with our friends, some notes that we have taken. So if we leave WhatsApp, everything that we have saved will be gone. So it's not that easy that we will be shifting from WhatsApp to Signal or WhatsApp to Telegram. No one likes change. To quote Michael Scott from Office, too much change is a bad thing, ask the climate. So there is still time. I don't think everyone will be shifting to Signal or Telegram. And since WhatsApp has now issued a clarification of its privacy policy, I think people will now read it properly and make an informed decision. But still, there is no doubt that the popularity of Telegram and Signal is increasing, and it is better that we compare all three and make an informed decision. So, before comparing these three platforms, let us now move on to the prepared speeches. We have three prepared speeches today. Each speech has a specific time and some fixed objectives. So, our first speaker will attempt Level 4 Project 2 from the Pathways Path Presentation Mastery. The evaluator for this speech is Toastmaster Aishwarya Bhure. I request her to read out the objectives of the speech.
Good evening, everyone. The purpose of this project is for the member to apply his understanding of social media to enhance an established or new social media presence. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his experience establishing or enhancing a social media presence. Time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aishwarya. The title of the speech is No Excuses. The speaker is an engineer who likes reading and running. Let's welcome Toastmaster Jai Singh. Toastmaster Jai Singh, no excuses, no excuses, Toastmaster Jai Singh.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Am I audible and visible? Great, thank you. Long ago, Sun Tzu has said few golden words, one golden statement. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you no need to fear the results of hundreds of battles. Yes, that was a golden statement. How many of you think that social media is a boon? Please raise your hand. And if you think it's a bane, then please do not raise your hand. Mr. Presiding Officer, fellow Toastmasters, and future Toastmasters, very good evening. 12 years ago, I was working in Krishna Manufacturing. My four company friends, and I made a plan to visit Taj Mahal. We were young and full of energy. However, the biggest hurdle was my boss. Yeah, as I know, he will never allow me to take leave. So there was no use to ask his permission. On one side, everyone was planned. Yes, we have to go. And another side, I have not even approached my boss for a leave. Suddenly an idea strikes in my mind. The next day, I called my boss. Boss, I'm sick, so I couldn't join the office. Boss said, have you visited the doctor? Yes, sir, I visited. What he said? Sir, doctor said it's a viral fever and I should take a bed rest for 1 week. Okay, then take bed rest. We will see after 1 week. It's okay, I will manage it. Yeah, it's fine. Yoo-hoo! In that 1 week, I enjoyed a lot. I and my friends did lot of things, lot of stupid things I have to say. Whatever you came in your mind, yes, we did. We hang cliff hanging, yes, we did. Jumps in a deep rivers, that we did. Running with the trains, yes, we did. We did each and every stupid thing, whatever we can do. That was the best week for me and my friends that we enjoyed a lot at that time. But what happened after 1 week? After 1 week, I came into office and my boss was sitting like this. He said, Jay, how are you? I said, okay, sir, now I'm feeling better. It's okay, I can manage. I will work today. Then he asked, okay, come into my room. Then we went into the meeting room and then he just exploded. He showed hundreds of my pictures on a Facebook. Unfortunately, my boss was on my friend's friend list in Facebook. That day was doomsday for me. He immediately kicked me into another department. Immediate. Let me ask you a question. How many of you are watching a movie or visiting a place based on reviews? I hope everyone did this. Yeah, even I am doing. How many times did you found reviews are true? Every time? No. Sometimes reviews are manipulated. Yes. I hope you heard a very recent case of TRP scam. In that, Republic TV has shown its channel on two platforms. First, as a news channel, yes. And second, he added it to the kid category. Yeah, that's the flaws. That category allowed him to get views from children as well. And that misguide the audience because the TRP got high. It was like a skyscraper at that time. In this way, social media is an enemy. You can't believe, you can't trust on them. What are they showing you? It's our responsibility. We have to understand what we like and what we don't. Even 2 days back, just 2 days back, I was looking for a document which I saved 7 8 years back on Google Plus. I got a message. Google Plus Developer API was discontinued on March 7, 2019. With that, I lost my all document. It is the first time. No, my friends. Earlier, I had the same issue with Orkut. I hope few of them you remember this Orkut. Orkut was almost a type of Facebook app, founded in 2004 and dissolved in 2014. What happened to my data? All gone. How many of you are using Google Photos? You are using it to avoid the overflow of your mobile storage. Am I right? But what happened after some time? They will charge us. Yes, they will charge us for our own data, and we have to pay. It's a type of trap. First, they collect the data on Orkut, then they collect it from Google Plus, and now they are collecting our data from Google Photos. Yeah, it is our responsibility to decide what we have to upload and what we have to download. With all this bitter experience, I want to avoid the social media. But and then I thought, let's give a one more chance. Started to use it for LinkedIn for connecting. That platform I really liked. I got connected with my other friends and professional. It has helped me a lot in my career. I found the answer to several questions here. For example, MTech. I was always thinking about which university is best to do that. That question was solved in less than 3 minutes. Only in three. How? I just opened the profile of our college Chatur and found Chatur did it from Bits Pilani. Then I also did the same. The reason being, in our college, no one was better than him in that study. This platform is a boon for me, even for my public speaking skill. Whenever I have a confusion, I upload my script on social media, I read all the views and number of reviews. The results were amazing. It gives me clarity. What should I include in my speech or what should I not? That's the power of social media. And it's our top. We have to decide. We have to use it as a boon or bane. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of thank you, Toastmaster Jay. You're right about it. Social media is a double-edged sword, and we have to use it very carefully. Now, our third speaker now let us take 30 seconds to write feedback to the speaker. You can give feedback to the speaker by messaging him privately on Zoom. Now, our second speaker will attempt level 4 project 1 from the path dynamic leadership. The evaluator for this speech is Toastmaster Satish Acharya. I request him to state the purpose of the project.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Very. So here are the objectives for this particular speech. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing a change management plan and for the member to share some aspect of a change management plan. To practice and share some aspect. And the time is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satish. The title of the speech is Change is the Only Constant. The speaker is a business development manager by profession. He has a corporate experience of 11 plus years in the oil and gas industry, and he has been a Toastmaster for 2.5 years. He is currently serving as the president of Kharghar Toastmasters Club, which is in Mumbai. Let us welcome Toastmaster Abhijit Roy. Toastmaster Abhijit Roy, change is the only constant. Change is the only constant, Toastmaster Abhijit Roy.
Toastmaster of the day. Do you know who are the real winners? Well, the real winners are those who work towards achieving a goal with a change. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests present here in this virtual meeting. Change is the only constant. I strongly believe that everybody sitting in this meeting would have heard this saying called change is the only constant. And today I am presenting something right in front of you, an experience which what I said, it doesn't just involve me as a single soul individual, but myself with my team, which believed and worked towards certain changes and made that happen as part of the change management plan. I see most of the people sitting in this virtual meeting are Toastmasters, and those who are not would be future Toastmasters. And what we understand here as part of this, being in this part of this forum, is that we are all here to improve our communication and leadership skills. Even a slight change in the overall format, even a slight change brought in the way we have meetings can bring in a lot of difference in an individual's life. Kharga Toastmasters Club, the club which I belong from, was chartered in the month of January 2019. For the benefit of all the guests, club chartering means club getting formed. And as a new club, as a baby, you need handholding, you need support, you need the blessings of some of the senior Toastmasters who have been in this forum for a very, very long time. And people have been there to support the growth of the club as club mentors and club coaches. But having said that, there is also an executive committee, a committee of 7 members: the president, vice president education, vice president membership, public relations, secretary treasurer, and sergeant at arms. These are the 7 executive committee roles, which also plays a major role in bringing in a change in a club's format. As a typical Toastmaster meeting, we all probably know and understand that a standard process of having prepared speeches, table topics, and then followed by evaluation is the standard way of having any successful meeting. But having said that, this is something which has been following for almost a year. And then with a new executive coming after the smooth transition after 1 year of term in Kharga Toastmasters, it was me who took up the challenge of taking up the VP education role, the vice president education role, who primarily looks at different elements of enhancing education in terms of self-development and leadership for the club members and beyond. Having said that, as part of some format, some change which we could have initiated is some role play, some mentoring procedures, some other benefits which can add value to the club members, and also a lot of change. And that is what here I present. Number 1, which was brought in as part of this process, was a gamification plan. The gamification wherein you give points for people to take up roles. You give points if members taking up roles are being voted as the best role players or speakers or evaluators. You get points even for supporting the club executive committee role in the form of preparing posters, supporting the vice president public relations, in terms of preparing the agenda and the minutes of meeting, in terms of supporting the secretary. People, or rather club members, got excited. There was a time wherein people were not really showing up even in the physical meetings. But then this change started to become a real change in the club members' mindsets. They started volunteering more. They started participating more. And at the same time, there was an effect which was caused. Kharga Toastmasters Club started rising up. Kharga Toastmasters Club started getting branded, not just in the area, division, or in the district, but also globally. because our club members understood the real diversity and they started participating more beyond limits. Just not that, they were for fine tweets, which we also brought in terms of making the grammarian role come forward, because it is a presiding officer normally calls upon the Toastmaster of the day. But as a club, we thought of bringing in a change of calling upon the grammarian to come up and make sure the word of the day and the phrase or the idiom of the day is brought out in the very first phase, so that he is able to monitor the right usage and the wrong usage of words from the very start of the meeting. Does this help? Yes, it does. And it has helped Khargar Toastmasters Club. It has helped members in just not our club, but many of the clubs do also have and follow the same kind of formats in their respective clubs. It's just not me who has brought in this change. It is we who have brought in this change. Knowing the very standard evidence of this, that change is the only constant, we all can bring in a change, not just in our respective Toastmaster clubs, but in the wider Toastmaster community. Toastmaster of the day, over to you.
That was a great speech, Toastmaster Abhijit. Now let us take 30 seconds to write feedback to Toastmaster Abhijit. I was the VP Education in the last term, so I definitely understand what you went through. Our third speaker will attempt level 4 project 2 from the path dynamic leadership. The evaluator for his speech is Toastmaster Atharva. I request him to read out the objectives of Toastmaster Vivaswan's speech.
Just a second, Mansi. So the purpose, so can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing a plan, building a team, and fulfilling the plan with the help of his or her team. The purpose of the second speech, which Toastmaster Vivaswan is giving, is for the member to share some aspect of his or her experience managing a project. I wish the speaker all the best.
The title of the speech is Heads or Tails. The speaker is a financial advisor who loves cricket and chess. Let's welcome Toastmaster Vivaswan Damle. Toastmaster Vivaswan Damle, heads or tails? Heads or tails, Toastmaster Vivaswan Damle.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mansi. It's really lovely to be back after this sabbatical of 2-3 weeks that I had taken towards the end of my presidency term. The project that I'm attempting, or rather speaking about, is managing projects successfully. And this 1 year of presidency was certainly quite a successful term as per my goals that I had set. Before I begin my speech, timer, you can of course start. Before I begin my formal speech, I'd like to wish the incoming executive committee very best for their level 4 project 2s and manage this club successfully over the next 6 terms. Last April, when the lockdown had just struck in, I decided to take up a different initiative, something that had never been seen in Toastmasters. That was the Impromptu Premier League. It was my high performance leadership project from level 5 of my first path. I interacted with lots of people for that event, and that event went very successfully. So when I saw this project, level 4 project 2, I thought, yeah, that's quite easy. How is it different? Well, the circumstances had changed. Since then, my office had opened and I had started meeting people physically. The event that I'm going to talk about is going to be a physical event, unlike Impromptu Premier League, which was a digital one. The main challenges that I faced was firstly that I was planning an event at my office. It was not an event that I myself owned, it was a formal corporate event. Now, when I say formal corporate event, don't go by the stereotypes. I'm speaking about the office cricket league that I have planned. The major challenges were the egos, the budgets, and mostly getting people interested to actually participate. This process started 3-4 weeks back when I just suggested that now the turfs have opened, let's start playing on Saturdays. A few people were hesitant, but some of them agreed. We played for a couple of weeks. Now everybody had got that taste of playing cricket once again after almost a year. Everybody was excited. At that moment, I just slightly slipped in the idea. Hey, you guys had told me na last year for Secret Santa and for Christmas and all, you had a cricket league. Why didn't we have it this year? Nobody had an answer to that. So I thought that's a great inception that I had played, and the idea was rooted in everyone's minds. Now, the main challenge was to convince our 4 junior directors and 2 founders and senior directors. Now, one of them is a jolly old man. Convincing him would be very easy. The other one, from what I had heard, was a very, very strict man. So we decided not to approach the other one. Did we directly approach the first one? Not even that. Fortunately for us, one of the junior directors comes to play cricket with us occasionally. So one day, when the market was at a high, he was in a very happy mood. So I just pushed this idea to him and got him on our side. Once he had approved the idea, I could easily stroll into the director's office and convince him that yes, Mahiru sir is okay. It was his idea only. So pass off your idea as a senior's idea and it gets approved very easily. Now, once the founding director had approved the idea, rest of the course was smooth sailing, or that's what we thought. We went to the admin slash execution slash operations guy. There is one man who handles everything in our office. We hope to get a budget, and he is very strict. When we pitched this idea to him that let's have an office cricket tournament, the boss has already approved. So how about speaking about the budget? Now this man is a very sly, old, devilish man. He said, yeah, budget and all is fine. Just that what are you guys going to do about social distancing and stuff? Well, whenever it's an office event, anybody can cancel your plans just by saying it's the office's responsibility. We can't really take that risk. Fortunately, we had started playing 2 weeks back already, and the office had only forced us to join the office physically from June. So we could easily turn the cards right back at him by saying, we are already coming to office for the past 6 months, and you think that playing cricket is going to enhance our risk? That's not going to work. The boss has approved, and the only thing we need to discuss is the budget. So eventually, he also was very fine with it. And now, the last person we needed to convince was the second director. He is a scary man. He barely talks. The rule he follows is usually he doesn't speak unless it's necessary. He'll just keep on observing everything and listening. So we had barely heard a word from him in the last 9 months that I was employed at this place. So I took one of my seniors who was also involved in the organization and we went to his office, kind of scared, not knowing whether today was a peaceful day in his office or whether it was a torrid day. We walked in, pitched the idea to him, and surprisingly, he just smiled and joked on us. Yeah, anyways, you guys haven't been using the office jerseys that we made 3 months back, right? Probably this is a better use for that. Fortunately, that plan also worked out. The only thing remaining to manage is food and medals, which we are planning to do really soon. Now, I know this is the second speech and not the first speech, and the second speech is supposed to be given after the project is completed. But right now, the only thing on my mind is going and playing. So I would rather not be distracted that, oh, I have to give a speech once the project is over. So I thought I'll win the trophy. I'll show it to you guys. I'll show it to you guys eventually. But right now, let me just speak about what I planned and how I planned it. Now, if any of you wants to organize cricket matches at your office places, you can definitely contact me. I'm somewhat of an expert myself. So thank you so much, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vivaswan. If you need a wildcard to play in your matches, you know who to contact. Now let us move on to the evaluation session. The prepared speeches were evaluated by senior Toastmasters, and now they will give their feedback in 2 to 3 minutes. The first speech by Toastmaster Jay was evaluated by a final year engineering student who loves cooking and music. Let's welcome Toastmaster Aishwarya Bhure.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mansi. Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, a very good evening to all of you. Today morning, when Swarangi told me that I would be evaluating this particular project, I was really happy because this topic has been quite in discussion this week. Because yesterday I had a spirituality class and a professor asked us what are the various addictions that we see in society today, and 97% of the students said social media. So I was really curious to hear out the speaker today. One thing I loved about the speaker was he himself was enjoying the whole content of his speech. It could be clearly seen through his expressions, through his emotions, and his body gestures. I feel that unless and until we are fully involved in whatever we are doing, it wouldn't give us that output. But only because of him enjoying his speech, I felt I could really connect with him. So great job, Toastmaster Jay. Secondly, I felt that there was a great voice modulation while mimicking the whole conversation between him and his boss. That was really great. And it attracted the audience to hear out his speech. So great job on that as well. I feel that there are few areas of improvement which would have made the speech a better one. First one is the objectives of the speech. I'm sorry, I'm being little critical on this one. I felt that the objectives of the speech weren't really achieved because it said to enhance or share your experience, how you establish the social media or how you enhance the previous one. So the speaker told about the various platforms he had been using and the experience regarding that. But that time could have been cut and the speaker could have focused just on which platform is he using, like he said, like he mentioned LinkedIn, how he was introduced to it, how he is really connecting with the people using that platform, and what challenges is he facing, how is the content and all. So first 4 minutes was like a report of how different social media platforms are. I felt that he was trying to build up the story, and suddenly there was a off track. So there was a gap. So that didn't help the speaker to accomplish the objectives. Second recommendation is the title of the speech, which was No Excuses. So I felt that the title of the speech didn't really go along with the content of his speech. So maybe you could have decided a title which could have matched the whole speech. So, all in all, it was a great speech because he himself was enjoying the whole delivery. Great voice modulation, just try to stick only to a point in order to accomplish the objectives of his speech and uh, get a get an appropriate title to go along with the speech. And all the best for your upcoming speeches. Over to you, Mansi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aishwarya. Before moving on to the next evaluation, let me launch the poll for the best speaker. Please vote for the best speaker.
Toastmaster Jai hasn't qualified because.
Oh, I forgot to take the timers report. Yes, please don't vote for Toastmaster Jai. Vote for either Vivaswan or Abhijit. I need 4 more votes, and the competition is pretty neck to neck. So please vote for the best speaker. Okay, now let us move ahead to the second evaluation. The second speech by Toastmaster Abhijit was evaluated by Toastmaster Satish. I request Toastmaster Satish to start his evaluation.
Change is the only constant. And my dear friends, Toastmasters, this particular project, level 4, is an advanced project, and the Toastmaster had that leverage of using either a hypothetical situation or some event that he has experienced. And that's exactly what Toastmaster Abhijit did excellently well. And I had a checklist and I could mark in the most of the parameters absolutely brilliant. Let me tell you why. Because he started with a lot of energy. Body language was excellent. Voice modulation, the clarity, the command that he has on the English language was really brilliant. And the connect he made to Toastmaster and the guests. And he beautifully set the context also because he made a clear mention of what he's going to talk about, which particular incident or event that he's going to talk about. And that was chartering of cargo Toastmasters and also the challenges that set it over a period of time. Challenges where he also a very important part of vice president as a vice president he had to face, and he also set the context of why office bearers, the executive committees are important. He emphasized on the teamwork, significance of the executive member, and clarity that he spoke on how they went on to support the president and also him, and the kind of things that certain the challenges where the members probably were not coming in at a particular stage, even though they had the live meetings. So he gave a very clarity, clear context about it, the challenge that posed, and what he did about it. So absolutely brilliant speech, clarity, the vocabulary, and you held the entire audience together with your speech. Absolutely brilliant on the front, and really made it. And he also spoke about the what small differences he made. For example, the language was given prominence to speak in the first phase of the meeting. So that was absolutely brilliant. However, I still feel there are few challenges that you could pay certain attention to. Like there are certain other things also that he faced. You could set some there's some scope for humor also. For example, some people were really terrified, although giving a lot of speeches, although you had their lot, they could not find topics, and you coaxed them to come to stage or come to attend the meeting. So you could sell this idea. Although some of them may not be in accordance with the conventional Toastmasters meeting, but there's a scope of hypothetical situations also. So some things that you could want to sell to the audience at large, that could be used. So and some idioms of words, similes, etc., could also be used. Like eventually our club blooms or something like that. Overall, I find it brilliant, great speech, and we look forward to your next speech also. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satish. The third speech by Toastmaster Vivaswan was evaluated by an engineer who likes music, and he also hosts a podcast known as Mentor Chat along with Toastmaster Vivaswan. Let's welcome Toastmaster Atharva for his evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mansi. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool. Good morning, Toastmasters. Toastmaster Vivaswan started his speech informally, but went on to share an event that was very serious. Managing a physical event or planning a physical event in the times of Corona pandemic. I loved the fact that he took a multi-layered, a multi-factored, or a multi-problem based event. This event had many challenges which he mentioned beforehand, and I love this fact. He mentioned all the challenges that he faced, the unwillingness of people, the boss, the hierarchy of management in between the final decision making and his idea. And then he went on to tell us how he's tackled each and every of those challenges. Secondly, I love the way Toastmaster Vivaswan was specific in his speech. He described vividly how his manager was. Some were shy, while others was like an angry person. He described vividly the events that he was talking about, and also he used subtle humor. But this takes me to the recommendation. The content that he was talking about was descriptive in writing, but this could be supplemented by using various body language. So, in essence, it could have been more dramatic. For example, angry boss, shy person. So, this would help the audience to visualize the person. Second suggestion or second recommendation would be you forgot to mention the learning outcomes of this project. So I think that during such projects, it is mandatory to tell like tell first how you all planned the event, and then at the end, what did I learn from this particular situation. I think that factor was missing. But overall, the substance of the speech was excellent, and so was the content. The improvement was on the part of body language and voice variation. And Toastmaster Vivaswan, I would think this project would eventually and truly be complete when you tell us who won the tournament and how the cricket matches went. Over to the TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Atharva. Now let us have voting for the best evaluator. Timer, has every evaluator qualified?
Except Toastmaster Aishwarya, every evaluator has qualified.
Okay, please don't vote for Toastmaster Aishwarya. You can vote for Toastmaster Atharva or Toastmaster Satish. Let us move on to the theme now. I would like to apologize if you heard my father shouting in the background because Toastmaster was just allotted the preferred college in her admission process. That's the reason. So now let us move on to the comparison of WhatsApp, Signal, and Telegram. Now coming to WhatsApp, WhatsApp has the most number of features out of these three. And even though WhatsApp is end-to-end encrypted, it is not truly end-to-end encrypted in the sense because it is not completely open source. Now, what does open source mean? Open source means that you can view the source code of every of, of the app and make changes to it. So that's why even though it is end-to-end encrypted, it is not completely open source. Now, Telegram is also not open source, and Signal is open source, and that's why it is truly end-to-end encrypted. Now coming to WhatsApp, WhatsApp collects various users data including user id, device id, the phone number, your email address, your contacts, your advertising data, your purchase history, your course location, the product interaction, the crash data, the performance data, payment info, and other user content. So the questions regarding the privacy of our data are legitimate. This is what I feel. When it comes to Telegram, Telegram is a freeware cross-platform cloud-based instant messaging, video calling service and messaging service. It is pretty similar to WhatsApp. It offers chats, group chats, and channels. But the difference is that WhatsApp has a limit on 256 members in a group. Telegram offers support for groups with up to 200,000 members. Now that is a huge number. It also offers many features like polls, hashtags, quizzes, and also a feature called secret chat. The best part is that you can share huge files of more than 1.5 GB on Telegram. It also offers the voice and video call facility on Android and iOS devices. And compared to WhatsApp, it collects only user ID, contact info, and contacts. Now, Signal is truly open source. I have mentioned this before. It offers secure messaging, voice, and video calls, and all the communications are end-to-end encrypted, so you can communicate anything without fear. But even I don't suggest that, even though it is said that Signal is end-to-end encrypted. It is better that you will meet that person physically and communicate whatever you want to. I always think that that is the best option. The best part about Signal is the note to self part. So earlier I had mentioned that I added my sister to the WhatsApp group and I removed her immediately so that I could send notes to myself. So Signal has that feature integrated, which is called note to self. The only drawback is that Signal doesn't have the option to broadcast messages to multiple contacts at once. So when you compare, Signal seems like it is better than WhatsApp and Telegram when it comes to privacy. But you cannot say anything because right now Signal is not owned by Facebook. But if it becomes popular like WhatsApp does, you never know. Facebook might buy it again, or Microsoft might buy Signal. So anything can happen. What I want to say is that when you are using a service for free, you are going to be the product. So whatever the service will be, may it be Signal or Telegram or WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram, you are the product and your data is going to be used in some or the other manner. It may be said in the privacy policy of that app or it may be not, but surely your data is going to be used in some or the other manner. Now let us move on to the impromptu speaking session, which is also called the table topic session. To conduct the table topic session, we have a student who loves trekking and playing badminton. For that, let us welcome Toastmaster Tanvi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mansi. Good evening, everyone. I am Tanvi and I'll be the table topics master for today. So I'll explain what table topics is. Basically, you will be given a topic and you have to think on the spot what you would speak for 1 minute. The timer will show green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, red card at 2 minutes, and the buzzer will go off at 2 minutes 30 seconds. After that, the speaker would be disqualified. This session helps us to improve our impromptu speaking skills. So most of the Toastmasters feel it is the fun part of the session. So let us see how it goes. Uh, First, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Chetan. Are you there?
Yes, then.
Okay. So your topic is you are a person who hated physics as a kid. One day you bump into Albert Einstein and you want to express your frustration towards the subject.
Okay. See, being a commerce student, I literally don't know a lot of physics. And the other part is I really admire Albert Einstein. So, can you give me another subject?
Sure. Okay. Wait just a minute. What is your thought about pineapples on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza. Well, yes, I can speak on that. So yes, you may start my timer. Well, most of the people might hate pineapple on pizza, but I love it. I just pineapple is my favorite fruit. It's like king of the fruit for me, and in whatever place you put in, I'll eat it. By no offense, I'll eat it anywhere you put it. So I love pineapples. For the sake of argument, there might be contradiction in whether you serve a pineapple when the pizza is hot, or sometimes they serve pizza hot and the pineapple is also slices are hot. That I really don't like. I can I'll wait for a bit. Well, it's not tasty afterwards, even afterwards. So yes, I do like pineapple on pizza, but it should be cold. It shouldn't be warm. That just loses its taste, its aroma. What you can say. And one just I don't understand how people might hate it when it's on a pizza. It's a wonderful fruit. I love it, and I think people should love it too. Yeah, that's all from me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chetan. I don't really agree with you having pineapples on pizza. Okay, let's go ahead. Next, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Saurabh. Is he there? Or did he leave the meeting? No? Okay. Toastmaster Apurva. Toastmaster Apurva. Okay, no problem. Guest Sanaya.
Hi.
Hi. Did I say your name right?
Yes, it's Sanaya.
Okay, okay. So your topic is that autocorrect could ruin your life.
Uh, I'm just new to this group right now. So can you choose someone else because I am really scared.
Okay, I could give you another topic if you want a easier one.
Yeah, okay.
Describe your funniest childhood memory.
Okay, my funniest childhood memory is when I was in Muscat, and we went to a park to play, and then it was my birthday that day, and then I uh, mm, okay, I don't know how to. I didn't prepare anything this thing, so I don't know how to do that.
No, you just have to speak for another half minute.
Okay.
Come on, you can do it. Come on. You can speak about anything.
Okay. So basically, I'm a fashion designer and I do kurtis. This thing I sell kurtis and tops, and I am into ready-made garment. This thing. So basically, I don't do customization. I only do sizes in S, M, L, XL, and we are developing our new brand. My brand name is Saw, and we are developing a new collection on this thing on khadi handlooms, and we are making some nice prints and some nice embroidery in the coming this thing. It's a shadika event, like there are more weddings in Jan and everything, so I'm preparing for that. And yeah, so basically I would like to say that you should uh, if you want any kurtas made or anything, you can just WhatsApp me or message me through this live video. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanaya. Next, I would like to call upon guest Kusumanjali.
Yeah, hi. Am I visible? Wait a second. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. And audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Give me a second. 1 second. So yes. Sorry. Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Your topic is how to effectively fake sickness.
Sorry. How to effectively?
Effectively fake sickness.
Okay. Good. Good evening, everyone. So, how to effectively fake sickness? I don't need to speak about it because any and everyone present over here knows how to do it. Because one or the other way, we have done it in our school or college or our workplaces, and we all know that when to enact what, so that people don't, like, it has to be done and planned very strategically so that we are not caught, because it also requires whole presence of mind. If we say anything and everything, anyone will catch us. So basically, one of the memory which I have related to this is how to fake sickness. Is that I used to always like being in solitude, and I enjoy that life, that part of mine. So basically, I would say that I am not feeling well and my stomach is aching or something like this, so that I can get very easily my me time. So that's what I used to do, not in my school, but even I used to do it in my home also. So yeah, thank you, that's it.
Thank you, that was a great attempt. Next, I would like to call Toastmaster Swarangi.
Yeah.
Okay,
Give
your
me a,
topic.
just give me a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Your topic is, if given a chance, what would be one thing that you would like to wipe off the surface of the earth? Is the topic clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay. So I've been given this topic, and this is a very, as evident as my love for dogs is, this is a very amazing opportunity for me to rant about all the people that I have seen uh, exercising animal cruelty. So there was this one point where I was going to my school and I was sitting in the bus, and in front of me, when we were traveling, a dog was trying to cross the street. He was trying to cross the road, and it was a very busy street as such. And then there was a guy on a bike, and the dog was minding his own business. He wasn't really barking, he was just crossing the road, and the guy just kicked the dog. And that was a totally cruel moment, and I was totally scarred by that moment, because I was really angry at him. And I came home and I ranted for 2 hours in front of my mom, but that's a whole different story. But at that same moment I realized, and I've seen so many different situations where people have uh, hurt a cat, or not really paid that much, or not really cared what a bird feels, or just don't care. They just go ahead and do certain painful things to such animals. So I would really, 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 really like to wipe all such animal cruelty doing people of this earth. This is my more than 1 minute 30 seconds rant. Over to you, table topics master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarangi. This is a very valid point. People need to pay attention to their actions. Next, I would like to call guest Varun. Are you there?
Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
Your topic is, hello. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Your topic is.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. You're audible and visible.
Yeah.
Your topic is when Siri met Alexa. Is the topic clear?
No.
When Siri met Alexa.
Okay. The Apple Siri and
Yeah,
Amazon
right.
Alexa.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. Okay, so when Siri met Alexa, so I'm not a technical person. I just use Android phones, but the Alexa can say that my father is the best person in the world, but I guess Steve Jobs, I've never been the toppest or the first in the.
I think we lost him. No, I think he's exit. Or is he there? Yes, Varun?
Hello. Yeah, sorry, I lost the connection in between.
Yeah. You can start over if you want.
Yeah. So actually, so I was telling that. So when Siri met Alexa, so Alexa can say that my father is the richest person in the world, but I guess Steve Jobs, who has created Apple or founded Apple, he was never on a top. He never topped the list of richest person. Yeah, definitely. Everyone accepted that he is the most. Hello.
Varun, you.
Yeah, sorry, I have some connectivity issue here. I'm losing it again and again.
No problem. Do you want to continue?
Hello.
Yes. Do you want to continue?
No, Sarangi, you can continue it. Sorry for the same.
No problem. Next. Do we have any science students wanting to volunteer for the Einstein topic? I'm afraid only Toastmaster Mansi is a science student. I'm not really aware of the rest.
I can try Toastmaster Tanvi. I am a science student, but I don't know how much will I be remembering anything. I can give an attempt if in that case.
Sure, go ahead.
Just give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 second.
Should I repeat the topic once?
Yeah, repeat the topic.
You are someone who hated physics as a child. One day you bump into Albert Einstein and you express your frustration towards the subject.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, and also giving me a topic which leads me to my favorite fruit, apple. Now, how does this fruit relate to somebody who has been proven as one of the best scientists in the world? Give it a thought. Well, I am not going to really do anything of that sort because I am already frustrated with the subject which probably led me to get the least marks in my standard 12 examination. I was a science student. I secured A plus, which is probably around 80 to 90% in chemistry. English was still good. Biology and maths was fair. But physics was something which was not even expected to get those marks. It was just mere 44%. But having said that, just keep this as a secret. 48 is a marks? I've been reading, I've been learning, I have been by hearting what? The laws of Einstein, the law of gravity. I so many times sat under a tree, but never did an apple fall on my head, which made me feel that I should be going and understanding the law of gravity. Every single time I sat under the tree, it was only bird shit which fell on my head, not an apple once. But have that been the case, I would have not gone ahead to Albert Einstein and raised my frustration. But it so happened, with us all Santa Claus type of beard, I got to bang against him in one of the railway stations in Mumbai. Guess what would have happened? The quantum of physics was not on my head. The quantum of physics actually was on his head. Because what I secured in my standard 12 is what I poured him on his head right away. right then. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhijit. That was a great attempt. Guest Aliasga, would you like to try? Is he there?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Sure. I would love to give it a try.
Okay. The topic is mountains or beaches. What would you prefer? Is the topic clear?
Yes. Yes. Thank you to sponsor Tanvi. Um, Actually, this topic is really dear to my heart. And hi, welcome. Thank you. This topic is very dear to my heart, and I've had this conversation a lot of time with my wife. And I remember when I was planning my honeymoon, this was a topic which we took, about weeks to decide whether to go to a mountain place or to a beach place. My wife wanted to go for beaches, but then I thought to myself, and I realized that I'm more of a person, because anyone can go to a beach, right? Like you just drive there, or you can, walk there, and you can reach there. But to go to a mountain, uh, you have to actually, it's an achievement to reach to a peak, to a mountain, to summit a mountain. So that adrenaline, that thrill, makes me more of a mountain person than a beach person. And yeah, I've done a couple of summits as well, uh, in Indonesia. Visiting the active volcano mountains. Uh, and I remember one of the experiences which I would like to share. Uh, I was along with a friend of mine, and we were on our own trekking a mountain, and at 3 a.m. in the morning in Indonesia, like a foreign land, and and uh, it was pitch dark. It was pitch dark, it was cold, and there was no trail. We were just going through bushes and grasses, and trees, just hoping that we don't find a scorpion or a snake. And somehow we made to the top, and uh, the view was worth it. Thank you, Toastmaster Tanvi. Over to you.
Thank you. That was a great attempt. I agree with you. I am also a mountain person than a beach person.
That's
Let's
great.
go ahead. Uh, Toastmaster Dineshwari, are you there? Toastmaster Dineshwari.
Yes. Hi, Tanvi.
Hi. Your topic is teaching grandparents to use a smartphone.
Okay. Teaching grandparents to use smartphone, right?
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
Mm, Actually, my granny is very modern. Like she has started using smartphones before 6 to 7 years ago. Actually, my uncle has given her smartphone, and she used to every time she used to just watch YouTube video and all, and she didn't know the English. But what I did, I actually I started to teach her English words like name, which means the name which are in family, like family person's name. And but she was like, "Ki, what should I do by learning English in this age?" So now then I converted her, like the translation, I did translation of her mobile, and I have saved all the names in Marathi now. But day by day, all her grandchildren, like my younger brother, younger sisters, try to teach her, and now she is enjoying YouTube videos, and she tried to see some videos of rangoli and mehendi, and try to draw that also. Even in last month, I have shared her the videos of makeup, and she used to uh, means she is very happening and interested to do all the very different things. And my uncle's marriage, she tried to do makeup by herself. So that's all.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dineshwari. I agree. Teaching grandparents about technology can be quite a task. Okay, let's move to the final topic for today. Uh, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Vivaswan.
Yeah.
Your topic is if time travel were real. Is the topic clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Recently, while discussing with a friend, we came across this interesting topic that if you could go to one day in your life, which day would it be? And in that, we came across a specific discussion. Would you go to the happiest day of your life, or would you go to the saddest day of your life? I somehow decided that I would like to go the saddest day of my life. Weird choice? Not according to me. If you go and visit the saddest day of your life today, then you know that that's the saddest you are ever going to be for the rest of your life. So that means you are always going to be happier than what you are today. So when we came across this topic, I was strongly for the thing that I would like to go to the saddest day so that I could look forward to having happier days ahead. On the other hand, my friend said they would like to visit the happiest day of their lives. We had two different ideas. What about you, Toastmaster Tanvi? Which day would you like to visit if you had time traveling machine? Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vivaswan. I would say somewhere in between, not the saddest, not the happiest. The happiest is sure yet to come. Okay. Thank you everyone for participating. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Let us have voting for the best table topic speaker. Timer, has everyone qualified?
Except guest Varun, everyone has qualified.
Okay, I will launch the poll now. Also, before that, I will read out the names. Please let me know if I have missed someone. Toastmaster Chetan, guest Sanaya, guest Pusumanjali, Toastmaster Swarangi, Toastmaster Ali Asgar, Toastmaster Abhijit, Toastmaster Dineshwari, Toastmaster Vivaswan. Have I missed anyone?
No, all have been covered.
Okay, I will launch the poll. I need 7 more votes. Three more votes. Okay, I will move ahead in the interest of time. To sum it up, when it comes to understanding the new privacy policy of WhatsApp, I feel that people have been getting each other's wires crossed regarding that. So if you look at all the facts, the policy is basically related to the business accounts rather than our personal accounts. But the thing is that Facebook has always had a very bad track record when it comes to privacy. That is why it has resulted in a full blown WhatsApp backlash, and because of that, users are looking to use Telegram or Signal. And more importantly, the public is now becoming aware of Facebook, of giving away all the data to Facebook. But still, I feel that WhatsApp has an edge simply because of the number of users who use the app. But this all can change very quickly, and I feel that there are some interesting times ahead. So now let us move on to the role player reports. It's time for the language evaluator to come forward and give his comments. For that, let's welcome Toastmaster Indrajit.
Am I audible and visible? I'm audible and visible. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mansi. So thank you, Toastmaster of the day. It was a great meeting with good usage of language, some hiccups, and the word of the day was used by Toastmaster Kusumanjali during the table topics. So a big shout out to her. And the idiom of the day was used by the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Mansi, during the closing address before she called me up on the stage. Now we will move on to the not so good usage of the words first, so that we can end on a high note with some good usage of the words. So first of all, someone said making count. So it could have been counting. Someone said you no need to fear. So it could have been you don't need to fear. Everything was planned. In the context in which the speaker said everything was planned, it should have been everything has planned. Everyone has planned. Deep's river. It should have been deep river. Then the pronunciation of career is, it is not carrier, it is career. Carrier is what is behind the bicycle. I belong from. It is the verb belong always has the word to next to it. So I belong to. I belong to Toastmasters Club of Pune-West. Here I present. That is what I will present here. Is what should have been over there in the context. Pandemic struck in. So it should have just been pandemic struck. So first 4 minutes was like. The first 4 minutes were like, because minutes is a plural, and the word which should follow a plural noun is were. Pineapples also slices are hot. The pineapple slices are also hot. Ka event. So ka was a Hindi word which should have been avoided. So just event would have done, which would have described the and noun preceding the word event, which would have conveyed the meaning of the whole event which was going to take place. Then there were a few hiccups during in the use of articles. The Alexa and the English. It should have been just Alexa and English. Someone said toppest. So toppest is not a superlative degree. He or she, the speaker, could have used the adjective best. Someone said bang against him. So bang against him is not the proper idiom to be used. The proper idiom is bumped into him. I bumped into Toastmaster Vivaswan at the railway station. Before 6-7 years ago. So before 6-7 years ago is not the correct usage. She started using smartphone since 6-7 years, 6 to 7 years. So someone said different. So just a single different would have sufficed, and the meaning would have been pretty much easy. The whole thing would have been pretty much easy to understand if just a single different in the context would have been used. Coming to the good usage. President Atharva in his presiding address used police the activities. So police is a verb which means regulate or censor any activity. He also used the word supplemented in his evaluation, which is something that completes an addition. Toastmaster Vivaswan used the phrase rooted in, which is developed by using as a basis, and smooth sailing, which means easy progress without any impediment. Impediment is obstacle. Toastmaster Jay used the phrase he exploded, which is to burst forth with sudden violence or noise or rage. Toastmaster Abhijit in his speech used the word tweak. Tweak is to make small adjustments. Toastmaster Satish used the word leverage during his evaluation. So leverage is the use of one's credit to enhance the gain in any particular activity. So he did suggest a few idioms at the end. I was not able to hear him because of the internet connectivity issues. The voice was breaking up. So if you could post those idioms in the chat, it would be great. Coming to the Toastmaster of the day, she had a wonderful vocabulary. She used a lot of idioms like double-edged sword, which means something that has both favorable and unfavorable consequences. Then front runner, which is the leading contestant in a rivalry. In a nutshell, which means a very brief statement. Jump the gun, which means act before a proper time. So these were the role players use these good usages. Coming to the table topics, in the table topics, Toastmaster Swarangi used rant about. So rant about is to talk in a noisy manner or scold vehemently. And she also used the word scarred, which left her scarred, which means there were some mental injuries and which enhanced her speech a lot. That is it from my side. It was a great speech with great usage of words, and I look forward to my next language evaluation where I hope I will give a simple idiom of the day. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Indrajit. Now to present the accountants report, let's welcome Toastmaster Chetan. Over to you, Toastmaster Chetan.
Thank you, Mansi. Hello. So the first of all, I'm really sorry to Toastmaster Dineshwari. I could not enjoy your speech. I got late into this meeting, but still, from your speech, what I got is you used five filler words like Anam. Sanaya Barclay, your introduction was well, but you used some filler words in impromptu speech. Then Shubham, I guess he was fluent. He used two repetitive words. Thought. Guest Varun was fluent. Toastmaster Satish was fluent in his evaluation, but while giving his introduction, he used some filler words like Anam. Mansi was fluent considering how much she has to speak, and the topic was technical. She used four to five filler words. She had some three pauses. Swarangi used more than five anams. I myself used for more than five, six, seven language evaluator Indrajit used two ums. Other than that, he was fluent. Toastmaster Atharva was again uh, used some anam words while giving introduction. Afterwards, he was fluent. Uh, Maitrey was fluent. Toastmaster Apurva was fluent. Jai Singh was also fluent in his first speaker as a first speaker. Kishore Burde was fluent. Toastmaster Aishwarya was fluent. She used some two to three pauses. Abhijit Roy was brilliantly fluent. He just used one I guess. Then after that, Toastmaster Vivas One was fluent. Tanvi was fluent. Mm, Kusumanjali Jan, she had a great attempt. She was fluent. Alizgar Murtaza used, I guess, four anams and used one pause. Back to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chetan.
Thank you.
Now let's welcome Toastmaster Maitreyi for the GE report. Over to you, Toastmaster Maitreyi.
Am I audible and visible? Okay. What a great meeting it was. I really enjoyed the entire meeting. For the interest of the time, I would directly like to jump into the evaluation part because conducting a meeting in a time is not just TMOD's role, it's the responsibility of everyone, is what I feel.
Sergeant at Arms started well on time. She started meeting in an energetic way, stated a mission statement. She explained all the rules for conducting the meeting. Also, she took the introduction of the guest. Only one suggestion I would like to give her is that just specify what to tell in the introduction, that is name and hobbies. Otherwise, as you are playing the role for the first time, it was excellent. Kudos to you. Toastmasters of the day. Is here anyone who don't use WhatsApp? No one. So we all know using WhatsApp is everyday affair, and we all could totally relate with today's theme. She introduced theme in a minute or two, explained the structure of the meeting for the purpose of the guest. She introduced all the role players as well, explained changes in agenda beforehand. Using of slides were made discussion more interesting, and she used the entire policy in the layman's language, so we all could able to understand the policy, and she successfully do away with all the doubts in our mind, and we already have decided what to do, whether to shift to signal, telegram or not. Thank you so much, Toastmasters of the day. Kudos to you. Then President Mansi, there was a flawless transition from Toastmasters of the Day to President. He explained his perspective about the theme. He explained purpose of the Toastmasters as well, and he asked remaining guests to introduce themselves. So great part. Then I would like to give evaluations of evaluators. Toastmaster Aishwarya, she stated the purpose of the speech, started evaluation in a general way, and then explain good things and also give suggestions. She followed CRC approach, and she evaluated the entire speech meticulously. I would like to give one suggestion. No need to say sorry because you are the evaluator, and the purpose of evaluation to critically evaluate the speaker. So it was no need to say sorry. And the next thing is you also went beyond the time, but you did not hesitate to go beyond the time because you wanted your speaker to tell all the objectives. But here you can do that. You can just narrate all the evaluations brief in in a minute here, and you can WhatsApp him later after the meeting. So we could able to conduct the meeting in a time. That's it. Otherwise, you were great. Thank you. Evaluator 2, Toastmaster Satish, you stated purpose of the speech. You started with uh, iterating name of the speech, so it was a great. Explain good things about the speech, taken into account nitties and gritties of the speech, and you also followed CRC approach. Kudos to you. Evaluator 3, Toastmaster Atharva, you stated the purpose of the speech. You started with telling about speech so everyone could able to recall the speech. You explained great aspects about speaker 3 speech. While giving suggestions, you did not only explain, but you also give demo like angered balls. So it was really great thing. You taken into account all the nook and corner of the speech. You also followed CRC approach and ended well on the point. So kudos to you. Thank you so much. Let me coming towards table topic master Toastmaster Mansi. She explained the brief about what table topic session is all about, explained the importance of impromptu speaking. She was very flexible in changing topic when Toastmaster Chetan asked her. So it was great. She encouraged new member to speak on the spot and gave her another topic, so it was also excellent. All topics were fascinating, especially when when Siri made to Alexa. I found it more interesting. It was a great topics and I enjoyed the session. I would like to give you one suggestion. Instead of directly jumping to topic, you can make a speaker comfortable on stage by asking her, how are you, and such kind of thing. Otherwise, it was a great. And as you were playing for the first time, I really enjoyed the session. Let me come to the timer. She explained her role eloquently and keep the track of the time throughout the meeting. Great part, timer Swarangi. Grammarian Toastmaster Indrajit. He explained his role well. He also introduced word of the day and idiom of the day. I found both were very easy to use. I did not understand why speakers not use the word of the day and idiom of the day. He also asked members to use word of the day and idiom of the day and also give examples. He asked members to encourage users by showing thumbs up as well. And he also typed the word of the day in chat box so members will able to recollect the word of the day and idiom of the day. And he evaluated the use of language throughout the meeting meticulously and also gave shout out for people who use word of the day and idiom of the day. So great part. Kudos to you, Indrajit. And now the last one, aha counter. He explained his role. He has presented detailed report, and he also told that I did not had any flaw, but I'm speaking for the first time here. And the one suggestion is that I did not explain my role. That is the thing. And good thing about him is that he did not hesitate to report his hours count as well. So great part on you, the fantastic meeting and intriguing one. I enjoyed the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Maitreyi, for the meticulous GE report. Now let us have voting for the best role player. And with that, I would like to hand over to the presiding officer, President Toastmaster Atharva.
Thank you, Tanvi. Thank you, Mansi. So did you guys love the meeting? Say hi, wave your hand, shout out, unmute yourself, make some noise. Let me know that you are in the meeting.
Yes, yes. The meeting was
Yes,
really good.
yes, we enjoyed.
So now, yes, quickly the guest or the visiting Toastmaster in just 10 to 15 seconds, can you just quickly give feedback about how you found the meeting today? What you enjoyed and like if you enjoyed and what you learned. So what you learned part is very important from my perspective. So if you could just in one line tell us like what you learned from today's meeting, it would be great. Anyone? Toastmaster Satish. So I'll just ask.
Yeah, I have visited this meetings before also, but totally different. I was at Toastmasters and I like thank him and the entire Toastmasters fraternity over here. Absolutely enjoyed this meeting and absolutely a lot of variations, interesting speeches, thoughts put across. And each of those things we have learnings. When you start first time also with people with experience, you tend to learn that when you begin um, and how we played Toastmaster Day and table topics, everything, and various thoughtful topics that come. So there's no scope, no limitation, nothing limits for. So it's very interesting. Now one of the table topics on Toastmasters was time travel. It interests me a lot. But technically, is it possible? Not possible. But he put a different perspective. We go to a very charming, great memory or something that really put it down disappointing. So very great perspective. So every speech, every table topics thoughts, a lot of learnings. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satish. We hope to hear more biking stories from you in the future meetings. Toastmaster Abhijit. You there? Okay. Toastmaster Ali Sagar. Yes, sir. Sorry.
No worries. Um, I did enjoy the meeting a lot, and I actually like to join in more often, but usually the time constraint is a problem. But today, luckily, I just saw the WhatsApp message that you can still join. Someone had posted, that was like as if it was to me. So I just joined in a little late, albeit, but I just enjoyed the meeting. Thanks.
Thank you. Probably now, just after forwarding to WhatsApp in the future, maybe we would have to forward our messages on Signal and Telegram also. So more people probably would join. Toastmasters. So any visiting guests like like, do you want to share like how you found the meeting?
Yeah, hi. So basically, I was caught off guard during the table topic. This thing, I thought it was mostly a listening part, but other than that, it was wonderful. But I'm still thinking if I should join this class because of the timings. But I'll let you know.
Thank you, Toastmaster guest Sanaya. And of course, like not just our club, we have many clubs across Pune which meet at different times. So we would be happy to help you find a suitable club. So if this club doesn't match your time and time requirements, so we'll like you can connect to Toastmaster Mansi. She will help you. I guess we have covered everyone now. Remaining is either a Toastmaster or a role player. So let's move on to the awards. Toastmaster Swarangi, can you like take over the presentation only? You can announce the awards.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Yes.
Can you see the screen? Yeah, okay. So the awards for today, the best speaker. Any guesses? Toastmaster Abhijit Roy and Toastmaster Vivaswan Damle. The best evaluator is Toastmaster Atharva Khisti. The best table topic speaker goes to Toastmaster Abhijit Roy. And the best role player is Toastmaster Mansi Kasande and Toastmaster Indrajit Karnik. We have a lot of ties today. Yes, thank you, and over to you, President.
So yes, it was a fun event. I also learned a lot of things, especially the table topics that were chosen were quite interesting. And look forward to many more such amazing meetings. So I would like to now officially end this meeting over here. And who you would, those of you who would like to stay are welcome. We stay a couple of more minutes to chit chat about things and then we leave. So yes, Mansi, you can or Mansi.